Wow, this is going to be an incredibly difficult video to make, and it's one that I never wanted to make, and I hoped that I never would, even if it kind of seemed like it was just incoming all along. It's gonna be really difficult, and I'm not looking forward to it whatsoever. But this video is talking about the fact that the Capitals have let go of Michael Latta. So I haven't said it anywhere on this blog yet, but Michael Latta is my favorite NHL player. Um, and I've always loved him as a Cap, and he's always been my favorite. For a while, I thought Willie was my favorite, and then I started to look closely at Lats, and I was like, I like Lats a little bit more. Um, and this past season, talking about letting go of him has been. I'm sorry, it's my cat. Talking about letting go of him has been very prominent, and it's been out there a lot. But I was really hopeful that something else could have been done. I have ideas for other things that could have been done, and I might go into them. But I also want to make a disclaimer that I am not a GM. I have no experience with managing a hockey team, so my opinion could be entirely wrong. But this is my opinion. This is my blog, my opinion. Um, I always hoped that we would not have to let go of Latta because I've just loved him, and this is really hard. So I'll talk about like how I found out and how I feel right now, because this is the day that I found out. It's the same day, and it's still really hard. um, so earlier today, I was recording a cover of Hallelujah, the Jeff Buckley version, because that's the best. But I was recording myself covering Hallelujah, and I had my phone next to me, and I have Twitter notifications on for Lats, also for Willie. I have Twitter notifications on for him, and I'm in the middle of recording this, and my phone buzzes, and I look over, and it's a tweet from Lats. And it was saying something like, "Thank you, Washington. I love you. I'll miss you guys," or whatever. And I just froze because we've all seen that tweet. We all know what that tweet means. And my stomach dropped. And so I immediately opened Twitter, and I'm looking through, and I just see, I see Caps people saying that he was not given what's it called, I keep forgetting the word, I'm sorry, what is it called, I forgot what the word is called, a qualifying offer. He was not given a qualifying offer, which means that as of this Friday, July 1st, he becomes an unrestricted free agent, which means he can be picked up by any team. And there's still, like, once he becomes that unrestricted free agent, hello cat, we can re-sign him, but it looks very unlikely that is what's happening, which just breaks my heart. And so I saw that, and I kind of just like froze, and I really just did not want to accept it whatsoever. Like, I've been dreading this, and all season long, as they've been talking about it, I've just been like, please don't do this to me, like, please don't. And as of how I feel, I have a wide array of emotions, but at the same time I'm numb. It's really weird. Like, I felt angry. I still feel angry, and I'll tell you why. I feel sad, of course. I don't think I've really come. I don't think it's really sunk in yet that it's real. And it's just all a lot of emotions, but at the same time, I feel empty and numb. And I've cried about this already. I might cry some more. Who knows? I may cry during this, maybe. I might. I don't know. Um, this is just really tough. um, and I don't know. People always said, don't get attached to hockey players because they will get traded and you will die, and that is the truth. And I had never really experienced it. Like when Brooks Like got traded, I was one of the people who months prior to that had been saying like it's time, he needs to be traded. So that really didn't affect me that much. I miss him for sure. I still follow him on Instagram, and I love Brooks Like. I love looking at his life, and I'm so proud of where he is. But I am not sad that he's not on our team anymore. Whereas with Latta, this whole season, I have just been hoping that it wouldn't happen, and now it has, and I am just not prepared at all. And it's just hard, dude. It's hard. And my friend Jasper and I, he calls me Willie and I call him Lats, and he loves Latta just as much as I do. And so I texted him and I said, "Have you heard?" And he said, "What?" I said, "Check Twitter." And he later texted me back and said, "Oh." And I'm like, "Uh-huh. Oh." And we're both, oh my god, Kat. We are both sharing our frustration with each other and how sad we feel and how empty we feel and numb and all of that jazz. It's not pleasant. And the thing is, this feels dumb. And it's so frustrating because it feels like this is not something that I should be genuinely upset over, because it's like, it's a player, it's hockey, like it really doesn't affect me, it's something I have no control over. But at the same time, that's what's really frustrating, is that I have no control over this. I have all these opinions and these thoughts in my head and I can't do a thing, and that's what's really frustrating. So it's just really annoying, and I haven't really told that many people. I posted on my Snapchat, which, oh my god. But I haven't told my boyfriend because he's gonna be like, "This is what you're freaking out over?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yes, this is what I'm freaking out over. It's so frustrating." And the thing is, he becomes an unrestricted free agent on Friday, which is really bad because that is my boyfriend and my anniversary. And it's like, I'm not going to be able to enjoy our anniversary because I'm going to be really upset about Michael Latta. I'm sorry. So it's really frustrating. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I apologize, my camera died. But to put it simply, what I wish would have happened, I will explain what I wish the Caps organization would have done this offseason. And I just want to reiterate, I have never once been a GM in my life. I have never once managed a hockey team. I've never been on a hockey team. So for all I know, this idea could be wrong. It could be absolutely impossible for a team to do. I don't know. I'm still learning. But what I wish would have happened is Stanislav Galiev would have been moved down to Hershey for a few more years, because I think that's what he needs. And then that would have maybe made room for Lats. Or maybe Lats even have been sent down to Hershey for a few more years to maybe like show his potential a little more. But with the Lars Ellis trade, that I set it in stone really that they were letting go of Lats. So maybe, I don't want to say I wish that didn't happen because I haven't seen what Lars Ellis can do for our team. So who knows? Maybe he will be what it takes for us to get a cup. But I don't know. I mean, I just wish Lats was still with us, and I don't want to say that I hope we re-sign him on Friday because I don't want to get my hopes up. I'm going to keep wishing he was still with us and just be very sad about it. I'm still pretty upset, and it's weird. I don't enjoy being this sad over something hockey related, like this is probably about as sad as I was when we lost to the Penguins this you're in the playoffs. Like, that's about the equivalent, and it's just so annoying. But that's all, and I just want to say that I'm very grateful for the fact that I had the opportunity to meet Lats before we let him go. I did get to meet him, um, and that is just, I cherish that so much. And I want to thank Michael Latta for all the great things he's done for our team in these past few seasons, and just say that I hope he goes on, and I know he will go on to do amazing things. Dream the red, everybody.